Hey, 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 Lisa King here. Just getting on, prepping some chicken cutlets for dinner tonight. Super, super easy, I'm sure, but you never know. Somebody doesn't know how to do it. So, what I have here are coating trays. They come in a set of 3. I've got some flour in one, eggs and milk in the second, and breadcrumbs with some Parmesan cheese in the third. So I usually just like to season up my flour, and you can add any seasoning you like. You don't have to use flour. I've made these without using flour as well. It coats just as nice, but this will give it a nicer, thicker coat. So I just add in some salt and pepper. You could put, actually I'm gonna add some garlic powder too. You can add any seasoning if you want, like a lemon pepper or a Cajun style, whatever you like. There's no right or wrong way. Okay, just get this seasoned up here. And then we're gonna take our chicken breasts. Let's see here. So, we all know how expensive everything is lately. You can do one of 2 things. You can buy the full thick chicken breast and use a knife or a close and cut and slice them really thin, which works out really well. Or you can kind of take a little cheater shortcut here. I like to buy the tenderloins. I take out that little tendon and dry them off really well, and you've got a small little cutlet here. Well, what you want to do, if you flatten them out, I got some wax paper here, okay, and you just pound them out until they're thin. Now you have the perfect thickness, perfect cutlet. Let's see if I can get this flip here. And you get a whole bunch in a packet, so you can get a lot more cutlets out this way. So I'll just do 1 or 2 really quick to show you. All you're going to do is put it in the flour and coat it. Hoping you can see me here. I need a bigger camera, I think. All right. So anyway, so what we're doing here, we're coating them in the flour. Super, super easy. Shake off the extra. Okay. Put them in our egg mixture. Flip it over. I don't want to touch this because I don't have my gloves on here. But, and then into our breadcrumbs and just coat them nicely. Okay. Make sure that your breadcrumb mixture is sticking well. I'm going to use my hands because that's the best way to do it. Okay. And you're pretty much just coating them and putting them on a tray. I'm going to stick these in the fridge. See that? I'm going to stick these in the fridge so that they're all ready to put in a pan later. And that's pretty much it. So you're just going to do 1 by 1. A couple little pounds. This is our, I don't know what they call this. What do you want to call this? But this bottom comes off. So we've got a flat side and we've got a tenderizer side, okay? Super, super heavy. Just again, take some wax paper, a couple little pounds. And I did learn a little trick here. Flip it over and pound once or twice on the other side, because then you break up the fibers in the meat. Makes it a lot more tender, okay? Even though it's already flat, but I learned that and it did have a nicer, smoother, tender taste there. Okay. In to each of our little prep stations here. And you could ground up some nice almonds or pecans and put those in as well. Whatever you like on your breadcrumb mixture. It doesn't have to be breadcrumbs. I do find though, if I use regular breadcrumbs versus panko when you're frying these in the pan versus when you're air frying, the panko comes out better. They come out crunchier that way. The regular breadcrumbs in the air fryer don't come out as crunchy. And look at that, perfect. And we're going to get a whole bunch out of this. This is just leftover from the dinner I made the other night. So I don't have as many, but we've got plenty for us. And if we have leftovers, we can make a nice sandwich the next day. I could make some chicken parm with it, or any other dish that you could think of. There you go. Maybe some a nice bowl with some veggies and your chicken. Okay, look how nice and thin those come. Plus, they're the perfect size cutlet. So I kind of been doing the tenderloins a lot more often than buying the chicken breasts even, because they have the exact thickness. It don't take much to get them thinned out. And you definitely get a lot more per package, because I find like, I think we get like 3 to 4 in the large thinly sliced. And if you get the large full-size breasts and cut them thin, you only get a few out of there as well, 4 or so. So I get a lot more this way. So easy peasy, nothing exciting. Quick way to get dinner ready. Again, I'm going to set these in the fridge just until I'm ready to cook. I'll take them out like 20 minutes before, heat up my oil, and maybe make some mashed potatoes. So nothing exciting here, but I hope that helped. Little tips here. Again, these are coated dipping trays, and they also do come with a tiny little spatula, not spatula, tongs. There they are. These cute little tongs, but I prefer to use a fork in my hands, so they do come with it though. You could use regular plates or platters to do this, but I just find that it's just a nice prepping station. You go to each one, you're finished, and we're done. So if you have any questions on the trays or our little, gosh, I can't think of what this was called, tenderizer? I'll get the name for you and put it in the comments. But really good for when you have thick roasts or like London broil and you just want to tenderize it. Flank steak, turn this around, it unscrews, turn it around, and use the jagged side to help break up those fibers in the meat. All right, have a great day. I'm getting back to work, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.